Yo, it's your boy LOZA, and we're looking at some more combos involving the Diviner as our normal summon, but also just some generic Dark Magician futuristic combos or ideas made by mainly the same guy. So these are all going to be by Alex the Spaz 26. He put a bunch of awesome replays in the Dark Magician Discord, and I asked him if I could use them, and he was fine with that. So yeah, thank you, Alex. You, Chad. Let's take a look at these combos. I'm going to play them on fast forward, so feel free to slow down the video if you need. Yeah, let's get through them. Hand wasn't too bad besides, like, you know, Dark Magician. It's cool. Salvation with Dark Magician the Dragon Knight's so cool. I never thought about that, to be honest. Beatrice, send Navi. I like that. I like that. I'm just gonna pause it here. Oh, well, that's the end anyway. I like that the Beatrice send Navi. That is spicy. I've always thought like Beatrice send like mana or like send one of the other bricks just for more draws. Well, that's greedy. I think sending Navi is actually low-key hot. Like, obviously, don't get me wrong. All these builds that you're going to see have a lot of engines in them, which means there's a couple extra bricks. So take all of these with a grain of salt. These aren't necessarily what we're saying you have to play in Dark Magician moving forward, but they are possibilities. So anyway, the end board of this hand is Anaconda, Dark Magician the Dragon Knight, Dragoon, Eternal Soul set, and we've got Red Eyes, 2 Dark Magicians in the grave, Dark Magician Girl in the grave, and Navi in the grave. So we've actually got a negation, back row protection, a summon of Dark Magician, and we've got a spell trap negation here as well. Pretty damn good. You'll see in the hand we've also got Illusion of Chaos, Prep, and High Ritual Art. Now what this means is next turn we have a lot of follow-up. Unfortunately, this High Ritual Art isn't really going to do anything. I believe all of the vanilla bricks are in the grave, but that's okay. It's an easy discard for Dragoon, and Illusion of Chaos and Prep means next turn we can get to Magician's Rod, which is a really nice follow-up. Diviner's kind of like a better normal summon for turn 1, but you do want Rod in the graveyard, or you want Rod, you know, at some point later, just to kind of keep your engine going. It might be the play moving forward to play Diviner along with Rod. We've talked about that a fair bit on the channel lately, but it's just an important note to make. Alright, we're looking at hand number 2. I'm actually going to go through the cards first before we play it this time. So we've got Dark Magician, Quick Launch, Ready Fusion, Navigation, and Diviner. Now, what I can see from this hand already is Diviner's 1-card Anaconda and all that jazz. So how will our 1-card Anaconda play along with Ready Fusion and Quick Launch? Well, let's find out. Get the High Ritual Art. Oh, Magician of Chaos. Sandwich. Beatrice. Quick Launch. Switch select the launch of Striker. Striker to get Tracer. Summon out Tracer and Recharger. Magical Eyes got milled. I think Magical Eyes got milled off Levy. Not Levy, sorry, Chaos Ruler. Did that mill a Soul Servant and a Navi? Because that's huge. That's really big. Anyway. So we've got IP, Anaconda, Magician of Chaos, Dragoon. Huge! So that hand was a pretty good hand, so I was expecting it to go pretty far, and it did not disappoint. You've got IP, Anaconda, which can go into either Topologic Bomber or something, or it can go to Appaloosa, or it can go into just Unicorn, you know, classic Unicorn. You got a discard for Dragoon Negate. Aside from that, there is a lot of follow-up here. So next turn, you've also got, Magician Navigation. Yes, so Magician of Chaos is Dark Magician on the field, so Navi is actually live. So you've got a negate, you've got the ability next turn to banish and draw 1. That's always nice. You've got a quick launch here, so you can play again next. Oh, there's probably not another Tracer in the deck, actually. Yeah, I'm not too sure if there's another Tracer in the deck. I suppose we can check. No, we cannot. That's alright. Still pretty nice board for Dark Magician. You'll love to see it. Alright, combo number 3. We've got Magician Souls. We've got Magician Navigation. We got Timaeus, the monster, Ready Fusion, and Magician Salvation. Let's see what happens here. I'm pretty sure you can get some draws off sending Navi and Salvation, but you also want to send them for Timaeus, but you got the extender too. There's definitely a way to Anaconda here, but I'm guessing Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight, and Anaconda. Let's see what else. Alright, summoning DMG. Ready Fusion for Sandwich. Sending Soul Servant. Tomaya Sen Navi, Diviner of Herald. That's so good. Wait. Wait. How did he get Diviner? Oh, he banishes Soul Servant and he literally top decks the Diviner. That's insane. Okay, so super coincidental, but insane. Alright, let's keep going. Send Herald, grab Illusion of Chaos. Adding Dark Magician. Oh, because he needs to make Dark Magician the Dragonite, triggers Salvation, summons DMG, now he can make Anaconda. Cool! So, I thought that hand could end on Dragoon and Dark Magician the Dragonite, and that much is true, but I also got to Eternal Soul, Beatrice, Navigation Engrave, which I was hoping for, so we've got a Spell Negate as well, and we've got a Draw 2 off Soul Servant set up. So because we've got Dark Magician and the girl here, our Eternal Soul will be summoning two things, which is pretty nuts. I guess the sad part here is we don't have a card in the hand. We don't actually have a way for this Dragoon to negate anything, but that being said, we have a Spell Trap Negate that... This board actually got worse the longer I looked at it. It looks nice, and then you're like, wait a minute. But anyway, it's still very cool. Alright, number 4, we're looking at Apprentice Illusion Magician, Illusion of Chaos, Timaeus Dragon of Destiny, Magician of Chaos, and Magician Soul. So there's 2 rituals in this hand, which makes me believe we're going to get to a ritual spell. So in my head, I can think of Illusion of Chaos grabbing a rod, and then letting us search for, like, secrets or something. But there's probably a better way to do it. Let's find out. Oh, we're just pitching the Magician of Chaos straight away. Yeah, we're getting Rod, cool. Putting back the Illusion, adding Salvation. Inserting Eternal Soul. Fusing into Dark Magician the Dragonite. Making Beatrice, sending Navi. Grabbing Circle. How did that Circle just appear? Did we draw? Oh, we drew off sending Salvation. So Soul sent Salvation and we drew the Circle. That's pretty nice. That's really nice, actually. Alright, once again, we got the Dragoon, but the card in the hand Circle... Oh, I mean, we don't have Eternal Soul either, so I guess it's fine. I guess that's fine then. So unfortunately, we don't have a way to add Rod back here. We do have a Spell Trap Negate, which is cool. We do have Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl in the grave, which is cool. And we got Red Eyes there too, just so all the bricks are out of the deck pretty much. Alright, the last hand we're going to be looking at is Magician Souls, Magician's Navigation. Wow, this is in like every hand. Illusion of Chaos, Apprentice Illusion Magician, and High Ritual Art. For those of you who don't know what High Ritual Art does, it lets you ritual summon a ritual monster from your deck. Yeah, from your deck. But you need to send normal monsters from your hand, whose level equal the exact number for the tribute. But you shuffle that ritual monster into the deck during your opponent's end phase. But it's really good for summoning Illusion of Chaos. So, anyway, let's go. Because, you know, he removes himself from the field. Grabbing Rod, putting Illusion of Chaos back. Getting Salvation, getting Eternal, Magician Soul, sending the girl, High Ritual Art. Oh yeah, he's Dark Magician, so it triggers to summon girl, Beatrice. Yo, okay, this is it. This is the best one yet. So we got to Magician of Chaos, which is Dark Magician on the field. We got, like, it's not Dark Magician the Dragonite, but it's still a good card. Once per turn when a spell trap card is activated, target card on the field destroyed. So that means when you flip your Eternal Soul, not only are you, well, we don't have Circle Up. So instead of having Circle Up, we have this, which is kind of just target a card and destroy it. Pretty good. Pretty good considering it's kind of like Circle, but it's not. So it's cool. Beatrice is just sitting on the field being a fatty. She can always detach on the opponent's turn and send another card from deck to grave. Why that's good is we play so many bricks, so getting them in the grave to draw the Soul Servant, cool. Also, she can just send Soul Servant to the grave. That's another thing to remember. A lot of these boards have been ending on Beatrice, if you check. Ending on Beatrice is really good because her effect is a quick effect to detach. So you can do it on your turn, and then you do it again on your opponent's turn to set up for next turn. So Beatrice is actually very, very nice in this deck. Then, of course, we've got Dragoon. We love to see Dragoon. We've even got the Apprentice to protect him from dying to access code. That's really cool. So the optimal discard here is probably Illusion of Chaos. Like, I wouldn't discard Magical Eyes because it can just make me another Dragoon next turn. And I probably wouldn't discard Apprentice unless I knew they didn't have access code or something. But, like, it's still good to hang on to Apprentice, I feel. So the graveyard's also got Navi, so we've got a spell trap negation as well. And the second we use Eternal Soul, we've obviously got the pop with Magician of Chaos, but we also can trigger Rod on a new chain, tributing the Dark Magician and adding Rod back to hand. So we kind of have 4 cards in the hand as well. That means we have enough recursion for the next turn that I would be very happy putting this, discarding this to the grave for Dragoon's effect. Because yeah, we're just going to get that Rod back in hand anyway. This is a really nice board, actually. This is my favorite one so far. But let me know what you thought down in the comments. Remember, this isn't me or Alex necessarily saying this is how you have to play Dark Magician, but this is an option, right? We're being optimistic, we're looking at all the options, and you know, we can do some pretty cool combo stuff with Dark Magician. You don't have to play Dark Magician as a heavy control deck. If you want to, by all means go ahead, but you can also play it in a combo or a more, I want to say it's a more fun way because you're at least making plays. And genuinely, when I play decks a little more like this, I do have more fun playing them. You know, you're not just setting 4 cards and summoning Dragoon. But hey, setting 3 and summoning Dragoon is honestly one of the best plays you can make. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this vid. Thank you, Alex, for all your content, and catch you next time, guys.